There are some steps I need to undertake when sketching a graph using the gradient and y-intercept form. So the first thing I need to do is I need to put my equation into the form of y equals mx plus c rearranged. Then I can identify the gradient and the y-intercept. So of course this is my gradient, this is my y-intercept. I need to label those. Sorry, I need to state those. So gradient is, I'm going to state it as a fraction, and the y-intercept I want to state in coordinate form. After I've done that, I'm going to draw my axes, draw and scale and label. Then I can plot my first point using the y-intercept, and the second point I plot, it's the distance in terms of the gradient from the y-intercept. So gradient distance from y-intercept. Once I've done that, I've got 2 points. Then I just draw a line between those 2 points and label my graph, of course. Okay, so let's do an example. What if I had 2x plus y equals 4? First thing I need to do is I need to make it y equals. So I'm going to make this y equals by moving the x over. So I've got y equals negative 2x plus 4. Now I need to state the gradient and the y-intercept. The gradient here is negative 2, and I need it as a fraction, so it's actually negative 2 over 1. The y-intercept is 0, 4. Once I have those two, I start to draw. So put my axes on, x, y, and I'm going to label them. So I'm going to have each of these worth 2. Once I've got my scale there, now I'm going to start to plot. So the first point is 0, 4. Here. And the second point I find using my gradient. So I go down 2 and across 1. It's going to be just around here. And I only need 2 points. Once I have 2 points, I can draw my line. Now, obviously mine isn't perfect because I don't have a ruler, but you will have a ruler. The last thing I need to do, of course, is this will go on forever and label it. It is a 2x plus y equals 4 graph. Okay, so the x-intercept occurs when y equals 0, so you need to substitute y equals 0 into your equation, and then you'll find the x-intercept. You do not need to have your equation in the form of y equals for this. You can have 2x plus and 3y equals 6, doesn't matter. You just then need to substitute these values in and you will get the x and y intercepts. So you will find the x-intercept, then you will state that as a coordinate. So it will be x0, whatever your value is for x. The y-intercept occurs when x equals 0. So substitute x equals 0 into the equation and you'll find your y-intercept. Then state as a coordinate. You may need to do some rearranging or backtracking because you might have multiples of y, multiples of x's. However, you don't need to rearrange prior to doing this. Okay, so let's do an example. What about if I have 4y plus 2x equals 4? So first thing I do is I can find the y-intercept. The y-intercept occurs when x is 0. So I'm going to substitute 0 wherever I've got x. So y-intercept is first. Therefore, x equals 0. So I'm going to sub it in. So I've got 4y plus 2 lots of 0 equals 4. So 4y equals 4, so y equals 1. So that means in coordinate form, I've got 0, 1 as my y-intercept. Next thing I do is find my x-intercept. The x-intercept occurs when y equals 0. So for the x-intercept, I'm going to substitute in y equals 0. So wherever I had a y, I'm going to put 0 now. So I've got 4 lots of 0 plus 2x equals 4. So 2x equals 4, therefore x equals 2. So the y-intercept is 2, 0. Once you've got both of your intercepts, you can draw a graph. So if I've got this as my graph, nice big one, x, y, and my y-intercept was at 1. I've got to do my scale first. I've got 2 and 4, 2, 4. Remember, these can be different. Minus 2, minus 4, minus 4 there, that's minus 2. Okay, so I'm going to draw it at 0, 1. That's halfway along there. So it's going to be here. Okay, and the y-intercept was 2, 0. So it's here. Once I have my 2 points, I just draw a line. And of course, I need to label it. 4y plus 2x equals 4. That's as much as I need to do. You will have a ruler, so you're going to be doing a straight line, and that's all you need to remember. If you're going to end up with, if you're having any difficulty with this, I suggest you put this kind of stuff on your cheat sheet. I also suggest that you put on examples. Examples will assist you. Don't forget to try out the practice test to make sure that you're getting all of the, covering everything. And then once you've tried out the practice test, you can also have a look and see what you actually need to put on your cheat sheet. It will allow you to know what is most likely going to be covered and what won't really be covered.